Okay, so now we know what the basic bone is composed of. We need to understand how bone is made. As a fetus, then, we have two methods that make either spongy bone or compact bone. So the first form of making bones is called endochondral ossification. Okay, so the way endochondral ossification works is that we start off as a fetus. All of our bones start off as little cartilaginous models, little models of what the bone will become, but they're made of cartilage. And then as we develop in the fetal stage, then we begin making bony material to replace that cartilaginous material. So, for instance, at stage 2, you can see the kind of whitish portions around the outside of that cartilaginous model. Osteoblasts, which are bone cells that make bony material, come in and begin making what we call a bone collar, making that hard structure of calcium carbonate, for instance. And the second part, the third, number 3, shows the bone being made in the center. Now, we can't have solid bones. We would walk around like super heavy organisms. Our bones need to be strong, but they need to be light. So what happens then is the second kind of bone cell, the osteoclast, breaks down bony material. And this is a place where it does just that. As the osteoblasts are making bone, the osteoclasts come in and eat away the center, forming the medullary cavity, so that we have blood supply, we can store fat, and all of those things. So, where that bone is developing in the center part of that cartilaginous model, we call that the primary ossification center. Now, as we continue on, bone begins forming then on the ends, out in the epiphyses. So that area is the same thing. The osteoblasts come in, they begin forming bony material, and the osteoclasts then come in and eat out areas that need to be eaten out. And that area then is called the secondary ossification center. Now, if you notice, at the last stage, we still have cartilage on the outside. We call that articular cartilage, which makes sure we have a nice smooth interaction between the two bones. We also have cartilage in between the diaphysis and the epiphysis. We call that the epiphyseal plate or the growth plate. So as we grow, those bones then can lengthen in this little cartilaginous areas until we reach the age of 18 to 24. At that point, then the bones will fuse, and we're considered an adult at that point.